take this baddie to go get a car wash. Shut this garage. It's dirty. I gotta figure out how to keep those freaking floor mats clean. I got WeatherTech ones actually in the trunk. All right. Oh yeah, that's dope. So my last car, the last Mustang I had, it was pretty like base model as hell. It just had the Recaro seats and black accent package. This car here has the 401A package. It's got the leather Recaros. It's a premium, and then I got them with the blue stitching. 6-speed manual. I couldn't do without it. I'd rather be slow. That's fine. No performance pack. It just wasn't worth the $6,000 to me. But yeah, yep. I'm gonna go through some of the modes here. Some of the different stuff that it has. I'm still still trying to learn it. My other car also didn't have this nice screen here, so that's nice. Let's see. I'm gonna change the color back. I was messing with colors yesterday and made it purple. So I'll put it back to the blue. You can change all the colors on the gauges. You can change, I'll put that gray. That's for like the speedometer and all that. Ambient light. I'm gonna change that back to regular blue. And at night, it'll make these light up blue. It'll make, all this is gonna be blue. All the lights in the doors are gonna be blue. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, let's go for a drive. Is it really ruined with having less horsepower? I guess we'll find out. I'm not really gonna beat it. It's got 167 miles on it. Really don't mind that it has 10 less horsepower because this car isn't gonna be stock for very long anyways, so. All right. I'm driving on the road now. Just shifting through the gears. And first couple things. This transmission feels very different from my Gen 2. I really like the rev matching. That's pretty cool. I spent a lot of time trying to perfect my rev match on my Gen 2 car. So this is cheating a little bit, but it's no big deal. As far as the feel for the clutch and everything, it kind of has like a not like a grind. I mean it's normal, but it has like it feels like it's binding almost, and it's just the clutch kind of shaking around in there is what it more so feels like. But overall, I hope it doesn't break on me. I've got plans if it does. No big deal. I mean, I love the digital dash. That's freaking awesome. I haven't had a car like spec'd out at all. So I just ordered this one and figured I'd spend the money and get something that I really wanted. Turn signals sound different. All right. As far as power-wise, I don't think these cars are really impressive when it comes to stock horsepower. But with a couple bolt-ons, E85, I think it'll do just fine. Of course, I am coming from a car that was pushing over 900 horsepower with the last Mustang, so I guess the standard is a little high. I had that car, I think just over 3 years, so I really don't remember too much of what it felt like stock, other than when I sold the Subaru, and I didn't beat on it or anything, so kind of starting fresh here. But some of the things this car has, it's got adaptive cruise control. So like I'll show you guys. So how to set it. Now I'm not really sure what the other cars come with. I don't know if it's a premium option. I just don't know. I haven't kept up with it. But you just set your cruise control and you put it to whatever you want. So for this example, I'll just do 80 per se. And what the car will do is there's a sensor up there in the mirror. Let's see if I'm gonna have to get closer to this guy. And what the car will do is when it senses another car in front of it, it will kind of apply the brakes a little bit, so that you maintain an equal distance from the car at all times. So I find it pretty convenient. It's pretty cool. It's a little weird, like, you know, you have the habit of when you start getting close to somebody that's going slow to hit your brakes. Well, this car will do it for you, and it'll if the car moves out of the way, you switch lanes, it'll pick back up its speed and it'll get to the 80 like we set it to. So that's pretty cool. Some of the other things this car has is that if you are driving at night, you have your lights on, your brights, and it senses that there's a car coming through that sensor. It'll see the headlights, and then it'll shut your bright lights off, and then it'll turn them back on once it doesn't sense that car there anymore. And when you're below 35 miles an hour, it'll cut your bright lights off, and then it will put your fog lights on, and then when you go above 35, it'll turn your fogs off and put your brights on. So that's pretty neat. This is our exit. Up here. The exhaust is actually kind of, I'm gonna say, loud with a grain of salt, because I know how loud these cars will be, but for stock, it's actually, you hear a good bit inside the car. And that's kind of nice. It gives it that sports car feel. It gives it that muscle car tone. Give her a quick wash. It came from the Northeast, is what they told me. So it's a little dirty from being on the truck. City over there. Fuel economy. Don't buy it for the fuel economy. But this car is for sure worse than my last one. I could get probably like 25 miles per gallon on a 25 to 30 out of the Gen 2 Mustang. There's kind of a deep edge here. I hope it don't scrape. I'd cry. This car's very smooth. Very, very smooth. Like my last one. Maybe I just forgot, but it feels pretty darn smooth. Did I mention that it's smooth? I'm gonna ruin that here though. I got a Outbox Sport line sitting in the garage for it. And then The next thing that has to go is the wheels on this car. I don't like them. I guess like the older crowd does like them, but me being 21, not a huge fan of them. Gives me 3-valve vibes. Not that there's anything wrong with a 3-valve. It's just not, it doesn't suit the look of this car for me. My last car, I had they were SVE 350Rs. I believe that's what they were called. I had some of those, and then I had the had VMS drag pack on there. I don't think for this car I want to go the same route. I think I'm gonna get a nicer set of wheels, like Project 6Gs, I believe is what they're called. The 10s model. So I think that'll look absolutely gorgeous on this car. I'm kind of gonna go with a like a blue and black theme, or blue and gray theme. So hopefully I can get the calipers painted blue, and I think that'd really pop out with the wheels and whatnot, and you know, with the interior being leather black and blue. I think that'll be nice too. God, I can't get enough of them seats. Probably one of my favorite parts of the car. Also, the Digi Dash is absolutely beautiful to me. I still got to play around with some of the modes here. Right now, I've got it in sport. I can switch to. I've got normal, my mode, sport plus, track, and I guess the drag strip, which is neat. Snow wet. Yeah, my last car didn't have any of this junk.